Hey, welcome to IBC 2016. My name's Joe O'Halloran, Editor-in-Chief of Rapid TV News, and I'm here with Jason Friedlander, Director of Solution Engineering at Verizon Digital Media Services. Jason, welcome to IBC.
Thank you for having me.
Now, right off the top, Verizon is a huge brand in the US.
That's right.
But perhaps not so well known in Europe. So give us a bit of background on the company.
So Verizon in the United States is obviously well known. Started as a conglomerate that came together, formed Verizon as a wireline business, and then in the late 90s, early 2000s, Verizon used that wireline business to create a wireless network that now exists in the United States as one of the biggest networks in the United States. And now Verizon's taking lessons from that learning and really looking at what's next for the business. And they've generated a new business called Product and New Business Innovations. It's a new group. Verizon Digital Media Services sits in that group, and they're looking at everything from IoT to OTT to AOL to advertising to content to everything, really trying to grow what's the next iteration of that business. But in general, it's known as an infrastructure company, and we're trying to bring that same kind of feeling that exists in the United States from a wireless infrastructure company and how we can bring that to the OTT world, not only in the United States, but globally.
So as you say, it's a company of innovation.
Yeah.
Looking at the use case and applications here, and around us is also HD and streaming, what are you guys going to be focusing on?
Well, for us, it's quality and simplicity and scale, right? So we really want to bring the highest quality delivery to each end user, but simplify the workflow for getting content over the top for broadcasters to get their content anywhere in the world. So they don't have to piecemeal together tons of different vendors. They don't have to worry who to pick up the phone to call when there's a support issue. We want to be able to manage and build that infrastructure piece to make sure that their businesses can scale as things move from traditional broadcasting into the OTT world.
You mentioned OTT and streaming. The crucial elements there are reliability, quality. What you guys do?
Well, so Verizon Digital Media Services has pieced together a few different acquisitions over the last couple of years. So it started with Uplink, which is our video workflow platform, which has taken a lot of the complexity away from broadcasters, but also built a workflow that simulates their broadcast workflows in their operation centers. So everything got rid of hardware encoders and having to have large pipes to get their content out, and built software that can be installed on commodity hardware that integrates directly with their broadcast playout systems and all that stuff to move everything directly into the cloud. And on the cloud side, shortly after we acquired Uplink, we acquired the EdgeCast CDN. So it's a global CDN. We've poured hundreds of millions of dollars into scaling to be able to deliver that content now anywhere in the world.
It's cloud native.
It's cloud native, yeah, that's right, cloud native. The entire platform is cloud native. We have small pieces of software, obviously, to get content into the system, but everything is built into the cloud.
So what have we got here today to show IBC?
So the Verizon Digital Media Services is our broadcast solution platform, which is made up of Uplink, like I said, which is our video workflow solution, EdgeCast CDN, and then at another booth we have our Volleycon acquisition, which was done late last year, which is around monitoring and compliance and quality to be able to make sure what we're delivering, that content owners have the ability to bring those feeds back in-house and measure the quality, make sure that the ads that were being stitched were actually put into the feeds, and making sure what they're delivering is top-notch and top scale.
And those broadcasters, what business problems are they asking you to solve?
Everything from just eliminating the need for multiple sources of video to get to 400 plus devices and platforms, the ability to reduce CapEx costs and to be able to get to market as fast as possible, and quality is the most important one. So we want to make sure that end users are watching content longer, and content owners are able to monetize that content. So we have a server-side ad stitching solution that allows content owners to integrate with Freewheel and DoubleClick, our own AOL One network, and to be able to take dynamic ads on a one-to-one basis, stitch those into any stream going out to any person anywhere in the world, but make it feel like it's watching their television at home. So we are able to encode content and ads all in the same format. It's all done server-side, so ad blockers can't block any of the ads. And what we found is content owners that are using our solution and compared to other solutions, that customers and end users are watching content 50% longer. So that's super important because that means that the longer they watch, the more ads a content owner can serve and the more money they're able to make on those streams.
And the user's absolutely unforgiving on buffering.
Right, exactly. So what we've seen traditionally is, when it's on the client or ads are encoded differently than the content, to an end user, that's not like watching television. So they think something's wrong with their video player, something's wrong with their internet connection. But if we can make everything seem seamless, they're much more apt to leave it alone, leave it on, sit back, relax, just like they would on a couch and watch television the way they're used to watching television.
So your final unfair question, if we crystal ball gaze
right
to 2017, how is the market going to look and what's the roadmap for you guys to address it?
Yeah, so I think what we're building to is more and more end users are going to be turning to OTT solutions and watching IP streams of their content. So what we want to do is we want to enable, we need to build that scale into our network to enable not 1 million simultaneous users, not 2 million simultaneous users, but tens of millions simultaneous users. We need to make sure that all the pieces from the ingest of content to ad stitching to play out to the end user is all scalable to make sure that we can handle those peaks and valleys across the entire solution. So that way, it's not just one channel, it's not just the Super Bowl, and no one's questioning, will it stream, will it buffer, is it going to go down? It's just, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl and I know it's going to work. And I think that's what we're striving for, is that content owners themselves can have the confidence in knowing, especially when using our solution, that what they put out there in the internet is going to work just like they do with broadcast television.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Jason, thank you very much. And thank you for watching.